Well, I'm that N to the I to the N to the A, better known as BBBD. A motivating, captivating personality with weight loss, hair care, yeah, you know with me. Much more than a diva, hard hitter, never quitter, and a winner, so you know that I will. Seek to educate, regulate, never violate, never teach and hate, but I will participate at a high rate in living my life much like it is golden. Blessing brains with the knowledge and the skills to be real while they pass steadily unfolding. I'm blessing everything I do, I keep it real and true, so to my viewers I can get through. I'm on the quest to change and grow, I let my spirit flow freely to my high calling. On the real, I appreciate your love, I'm repping God above, and with this I'm never falling. On a quest for amazing, for greatness, anticipating, amazed that so long you viewed. I'm so glad to be here with you. What's up, Memphis? Remember, your girl will be in town on Sunday, July 17th for Good Hair, Bad Hair, My Hair with your girl Shaka Connie and of YouTube as well. You can get your tickets to the event at www.beautifulbrownbaby.com/events. Tickets can also be purchased at the door. Also, Chicago, I will be there for Curls and Conversation on July the 30th. Make sure you come out and get your tickets at www.themainsource.com.
Hi YouTubers, it's your girl Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I'm coming at you today to just give you some encouragement. A lot of people have asked me, first of all, I'm just going to get to the point. Where does your purpose come from? How did you find out your purpose? How did you keep believing in yourself? And I will honestly say, it has been a long, long road, and it did not happen overnight. It was not something I just gained automatically. I think naturally on the inside, I had been confident all my life, but through my weight loss and through going natural, I think I found comfort in becoming exactly who I was and not being ashamed of and very proud of the person that I had grown to be. And I think when I go back to finding my purpose, to say purpose is so crazy and funny to me, because when we think of purpose, we think of something that has a use, something that has value, something that has a place. And I think for me, I knew early that my purpose was to be somebody that helped a lot of people. I knew early that I wanted to be this woman that was known by many for great reasons. I did not ever want to have a name that I would be ashamed to have. I always wanted to be the person who, you know how some people are grown, you're born and you have a feeling about who you are and what you will be. And I think I've always had hopes and dreams of being this big influential person. That's always been my goal. My mother told me that when I was little, I told her I was going to be a doctor, a famous person, and also a movie star. And so I always thought that I was always thinking big. Those are all things in which you're constantly meeting people, you're constantly on the go, you're constantly talking to different people, your face is often out there. And I've always felt that there was something different about me. And I think it's really easy for people to say, I'm different, I'm unique. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't get along with a lot of kids. I was often considered very spoiled, when in all actuality, I think I was just kind of in my own world. It wasn't that I was mean. It wasn't that I wasn't welcoming. I think I was always constantly thinking about what I would do next. I was classically trained on piano for 10 years. I got into doing hair. I got into, my church and my drill team and things like that. And everything that I did it with force and oomph. And I think right down to even the smallest things that I've done, I'm a perfectionist. And I knew by nature, even as a child, I had to have things perfect. I often got in trouble as a child because I wanted my shoes tied perfectly. I wanted my hair to look perfect. I wanted things to go the way that I wanted them to go. But it was always to better myself. And that's been since I was a child. So when you think about your purpose, and a lot of people don't understand purpose as a whole, you have to think about your role in life. What is it that you want to do? Oftentimes, your purpose is not to be the star. And I have not always been the star or the person who's always in the limelight or the person who's always the face of. You have to learn how to play a supporting role as well. I think I've learned very well how to support others, how to communicate with others, and how to have lasting and strong relationships with others. So I also learned that my purpose was to help. I've always been a great helper. Which eventually, as a leader, you will have to be a helper. You will have to be someone that plays a supporting role before you have the limelight. And so finding my purpose essentially came from looking at the way I had lived my life from the time that I was a child. As far as school went, I knew what I wanted to do because I knew I had to do something that was helping people. I knew that I had to be great at helping people, of being a voice to people. How I've gotten to now as a doctorate level psychologist, I find that I'm fulfilled because I help so many different people. And on my doctoral internship, I work with a lot of children that have a lot of those needs, that live in group homes, that have intellectual disabilities, that have autism, that have other disorders, bipolar disorder, Asperger's, different things of the schizophrenia, different things of that sort. And I've been able to serve as not only a psychologist for them, but also a motivator and a person who has in some way, though I might not have a mental disorder, I've been there. I understand being low socioeconomic status. I understand being a child who had dreams and hopes and wanted to be better than what I was. And so I think that I've been able to fulfill that goal. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you all, I'm moving to Texas. I'm not going to tell you the exacts yet, but I am going to join the professorate. So your girl is going to be a professor. So not only have I been able to shape my life towards that purpose, but now I'm going to be able to do it on even a broader spectrum and touch even more lives as a professor, as an assistant professor. And I feel like that is something that has really shaped itself over the years. And instead of listening to other people and what they had for me and what they thought was best for me, I went for what I knew was best for me. I went for what I knew would work well for me after consulting with God, after knowing myself, after being through relationships, after failing. We don't often consider our failures as a part of our purpose, but they are. Your failures serve as a testament to other people that they can get up and walk again. It serves as a testament of learning. When you fail, you learn and you do it better the next time. So I take my failures, I don't take them for granted. The relationships I've been in, the hardships that I've had, all of those things have shaped the purpose that I have. So I'm going to leave you with this. No one can tell you your purpose. You have to determine where you want to go, how far you want to go, and where exactly and who you want to touch. I knew I had a purpose with everything that I've done to this date. Nothing has been by accident. Even YouTube. I never dreamed of touching so many lives, but I knew I would touch someone's life. And when you do exactly what it is that you love to do, that purpose shines through and you will be successful. Because as I said, I never dreamed of having a bunch of people that will want to come and watch me all the time. And it's been amazing to have that. And it's been a blessing. But it further helps me see my purpose. This is what what I'm here for. This is what I'm made for. And so I'm going to continue to give it. So I hope that gives you all some inspiration. Thank you so much for listening tonight. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.
Visit me at www.beautifulbrownbabydoll.com to interact more with me directly, and also visit the forums and the blog. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter at Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, spelled a little differently than from here, and also my fan page on Twitter, Brown Baby Doll Fans, and Nina Beautiful Brown Baby Doll Ellis Hervey on Facebook is my fan page. If you would like to find out more about how to advertise with me, email me at advertise@beautifulbrownbabydoll.com or beautifulbrownbabydoll@gmail.com to find out more, even product reviews. To find out more about the web team that designed my web page, visit graphicfiasco.com. Much love to my girl Tiff, who designed my YouTube web page. The links to all these pages are found below in the info box. Thanks so much, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.